Donald Trump just did a crazy stuff. I mean, I know a lot of people have seen a lot of crazy stuff from Donald Trump, but this particular incident, like, it took my attention. Maybe it's not so much for you, but to me, like, he's looking for validation. He's so desperate, and he's doing it on camera. What am I talking here about? Well, let's take a look at this particular video where you will see he will be twisting. He will be like, oh, tell me, hey, am I right? Almost like that. Take a listen at this one first.
Questions on Iran, I know that, but this is such an important subject that I'd rather let this just speak for itself. And we'll be talking about Iran later. We have very good conversations going on. It's working out very well. They got a little cute, as they have been doing for 47 years. And nobody ever took them on. We took them on. They have no Navy. They have no Air Force. They have no leaders. They have no nothing.
Okay, so basically he's lying, and that's why probably he will be turning around like 180 degree to get the validation, because he knows the generals, they know that this is a lost war. They cannot win this, because we have heard that the Strait of Hormuz was closed. Donald Trump did not tweet again, like end of civilization kind of tweet. He's not saying much at the moment. And in fact, he said it in this particular video that this is a very important, very sensitive issue. He doesn't really want to discuss everything on camera. Why not, Donnie? Why not? What happened to you all of a sudden? You don't want to talk about it? Well, we know why you don't want to talk about it, and that is because you have failed it. This mission, this attack on Iran, this war against them was a complete waste of time and money, and it cost the U.S. taxpayers billions of dollars. So he knows it, and his military generals, they know it too.
They have no Air Force. They have no leaders. They have no nothing. Actually, their leaders it is regime change. You call that enforced regime change.
Okay, no, that is not a regime change. It doesn't matter how many times you try to perpetuate that lie, nobody's going to buy it. You are trying to sell this war by giving the American people some sense of like accomplishment. Hey, we have accomplished this. We have gotten rid of the regime in Iran. But no, you have not. The same people are there. I mean, the ideology is the same. People who are running, they're not like newborn babies. They're all the same people who used to work for Ali Khamenei. Now Mustafa Khamenei is the son. He used to know everything. You did not change anything, not even a hairbreadth of thing. Nothing in Iran is exactly the same thing. In fact, it is much worse at the moment.
But we're talking to them. They wanted to close up the strait again, as they've been doing for years, and they can't blackmail us. In fact, a lot of the ships are coming up to Texas. I don't know if you know, in Louisiana, the ships are coming up. They got used to it. Maybe they'll keep doing it. It's worked out pretty good. But
they are going to keep doing it. They are going to keep blocking your ships. They are not letting you use their strait, period. I mean, the U.S. economy is going to, it is going to be so consequential, this attack on Iran, that nobody will forget. Maybe people will forget Trump, but his legacy, this attack will never be forgotten, and his legacy will always be a complete failure.
It's going actually along very well, and we'll see, but we'll have some information by the end of the day. We're talking to them, and, we're taking a tough stand. They've killed a lot of people. A lot of our people have been killed. A lot of your fellow soldiers have been killed over the years by Iran. The roadside bomb. Soleimani, I killed Soleimani.
Thank you for that. He was making the explosive form penetrators. They were making them in Iran, bringing them to Iraq and blasting through the vehicles.
Well, he was the father of the roadside bomb, essentially, and he killed a lot of people.
So you can see his desperation. Hey, so you agree with me? I killed Soleimani, turning 180 degree, like almost twisting his neck to the point where it may never come back. I mean, he's looking for validation. He's lost this war. Now, remember I killed Soleimani. That was a big success. He's the master of roadside bomb. Yeah, all those garbage nonsense he's uttering for really no reason. But again, he's surrounded by yes, sir, man. And this yes, sir people, this yes, sir, man, generals, they're like, yeah, you have done a good job, Trumpy.
When you see soldiers or others, but soldiers generally walking around with no legs, with no arms, a face that's been...
One more time. Why are you turning
Generally walking
around?
around with no legs, with no arms, a face that's been smashed. That was Soleimani, that was Iran that did that. So we have a much different view on it than other presidents.
Of course, he does turn around occasionally. I'm not saying that he doesn't. But in this situation, under this context, you can clearly see the reason he was turning 180 degree almost to look at his generals is because this is such a desperate moment for him, desperate time for him. He has lost this war. The generals don't agree with him. They're getting fired. So guys, his desperation is full on display one more time. Let me know what you think. Subscribe for more videos.